Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good morning and thanks for joining us on 7 at 7. I'm Cynthia Puga. We begin with top stories sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. Hundreds came out to mourn the prominent Las Vegas attorney Dennis Prince on Tuesday evening. Our reporter Lena Bleets tells us what the scene was like at his funeral just over a week after his slaying.
57-year-old Dennis Prince is clearly missed by the community as people of all ages poured out of Paul Mortuary downtown after paying their respects. Media was not invited inside the service, but several people in attendance said the chapel was completely full. Dennis and his wife Ashley Prince were fatally shot last week by Ashley's former father-in-law Joe Houston during a deposition in Summerlin. Houston then turned the gun on himself. Ashley's parents and siblings were seen leaving the funeral home together a day after saying they still fear for their lives. Las Vegas City Councilman Cedric Greer, who grew up playing tennis with Dennis Prince, reflected on the decades they spent together in their hometown.
It's still a very small community, but imagine how it was 40 years ago, how small it was, and everybody knew everybody. And so Dennis is one of those people that grew up in this community, went to school in this community, family worked in this community.
And Vice President Kamala Harris covered many topics in her recent trip to Las Vegas, including abortion. RJ's Arlette Youssef has more details.
Vice President Kamala Harris praised Nevada for its abortion laws during her most recent Las Vegas visit. This just days after Arizona's state Supreme Court ruled that a near-total abortion ban from 1864 is enforceable. Harris said that women's reproductive rights are at stake this election, saying, quote, "This is not about politics. This is not about ideology. This is about the fact that far too many people are suffering and should not have to." The vice president also slammed former President Donald Trump for his stance on abortion and his appointment of 3 of the Supreme Court justices who were involved in the decision to overturn Roe v. Wade. The right to an abortion is protected in Nevada under state law. Governor Joe Lombardo last year signed legislation that protects abortion rights for out-of-state patients seeking care.
In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Plenty of sunshine in today's forecast with a high of 90 degrees and winds reaching between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Now let's take a look at the rest of the week. We're going to be feeling that warming trend as temperatures reach high 80s and low 90s. Partly cloudy tomorrow, Thursday, and mostly sunny skies going into next week. But we will be cooling down with overnight lows in the 60s. Time for your business update, sponsored by the NAB Show, where content comes to life. Get your tickets at nabshow.com. You can expect changes at a boutique luxury hotel on the Strip. Nomad Las Vegas will rebrand in the coming months following an acquisition of the operators of the hotel that leaves out the Strip location. The hotel giant Hilton announced that it would acquire a majority controlling interest in Sidel Group, which is the company behind the Nomad brand. Hilton says it plans to expand the Nomad Hotels brand with as many as 10 properties. Why does Las Vegas Airport have slot machines? Well, besides players having a higher chance of winning big while waiting for their flight home, they bring the big bucks in.
Those slot machines generate enough revenue to the airport to actually be able to reduce costs in some other areas.
Airport officials say in fiscal year 2023, slot machines produced $58.5 million in gaming win from more than 1,000 machines.
Now for your sports update, brought to you by Station Casino's STN Sports. Download the app today. Game 81 of 82 for the Vegas Golden Knights wrapped up all nice and pretty. The VGK taking down the Chicago Blackhawks by a score of 3-1 on home ice. The Golden Knights see 3 different goal scorers in this game. Brady McNabb opening the scoring with this nifty spinorama, followed up by Michael Amadio's first goal since March 30th. And Nick Waugh sealed the deal with the empty net goal. 1 game remains against Anaheim Ducks tomorrow night.
In health, sponsored by Boulder City Hospital, we're here for you when you need us. Here are some surprising ways your siblings and your health may be linked. Research suggests that siblings have a strong influence on health behaviors such as how we eat and our mental health. A study published in 2019 shows that children with siblings eat healthier diets than children with no siblings. Now, this could be due to different factors, such as parents' ability to afford fast food with one child than with several. And another study shows that frequent communication with siblings was associated with fewer depressive symptoms during pregnancy.
Sports betting brought to you by the Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. Following Monday's WNBA draft, the Aces are minus 110 favorites at the Westgate Superbook to win their third straight championship. The New York Liberty are the plus 225 second choice, followed by the Seattle Storm at 12-1 and the Connecticut Sun at 16-1. The Indiana Fever and top pick Caitlin Clark are 18-1. Aces forward Asia Wilson is the plus 150 favorite to win the MVP award. Brianna Stewart is plus 550, while Clark and Alyssa Thomas are 10-1.
Now for Lifestyle, sponsored by Atomic Golf, now open next to the Strat. And look no further than Southern Nevada Water Authority for evidence that generous policies on accruing sick and vacation leave constitute a lucrative perk of government employment. Like other government agencies, cashing out unused leave at the Public Water Agency can create a nice nest egg upon retirement. According to a Review Journal data analysis, nearly half of all employees were paid at least $100,000, leaving one employee cashing out at $284,600 for unused leave. In entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's, has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. The company that developed Omega Mart at Area 15 is cutting dozens of jobs at the attraction. The company's headquarters, Meow Wolf, is cutting 54 positions in its Meow Wolf Workers Collective Union in Las Vegas. The company will be cutting expenses by 10% or 165 people total. Meow Wolf and the union are still negotiating a collective bargaining agreement. And country superstar Sam Hunt announces 2 shows for later this year. He is set to perform 2 nights at Blue Live Theater on Friday, October 25th and Saturday, October 26th. The shows are scheduled for 8:30 p.m. and tickets go on sale Friday, April 19th at 10 a.m. at the link on your screen. Thanks for watching 7 at 7. Subscribe to the Review Journal's YouTube channel to stay up to date with your local news, including the streaming platforms listed on your screen. We'll see you here tonight for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.